What up, my dudes? It's Space, and today we're jumping back in to talk about the brand new extraction mode in Vail VR, which is a game I covered back in 2022 when it first came out from AEX Lab. I was recently pulled back into the game by Gloopy Girl, who told me for weeks, dude, you got to try this game. I think you're gonna like it. And if you've been following any of my channels for any amount of time, you know I really like my extraction shooters, so I came up with a list of 8 pretty compelling reasons to give it a try for the first time. Now before we dive into the list, I want to make a huge shout out to Gloopy Girl and Vail VR News for being my tour guides and pretty much answering every question I had about this game. They did a great job of showing me around the place and making sure I knew everything I need to know. So without further ado, we're going to dive right into the list with reason number 8. Guys, there's no friendly fire in this game. While some extraction shooters encourage you to trust no one, in this game you can trust the people in your squad. Even if they're randoms, you know from the start that people aren't just there to take your stuff. And while that definitely can be fun, it is nice to know that you can go in with some randoms or some people that you haven't played with before and know that they're not just there to steal from you. Reason number 7, this is not a military simulation. That means you don't have to worry about eating or drinking. That means you don't have to worry about running out of stamina. You don't have to worry about walking super duper slow because you're over encumbered when you got a whole bunch of stuff. And you don't have to worry about trying to maneuver a million little things into your backpack in a way that say sometimes fall out, or you end up grabbing the wrong thing over and over and over again. Reason number 6 is going to be the shooting range, where you can go in your armory, try out any weapon you want without having to worry about spending your precious bullets. And you don't even have to own the guns. You can try out any of them for any length of time until you're comfortable and have a good idea of what you like to use and what you don't. Reason number 5 is the roadmap, which is actually clearly displayed right there in your armory, including things like fishing and boss fights, key cards, more maps, whole lots of stuff. The list just goes on and on. Reason number 4, revives. And this is an important one because there are very few things in extraction shooters that suck more than dying early in the raid, having one of your squad mates survive, and then sitting there and waiting for freaking ever for them to get out of the raid with or without your stuff so you can run another one. Reason number 3, the prox comms continue after death. There is a certain satisfaction to downing an opponent and getting to hear them whine about how they died to you. In fact, the very first person that I downed in the game called me a sweat and insisted I go outside, which actually made me and my mediocre skills feel really good. I'm a big fan of after-death prox comms. Reason number 2, you can have your friends in the armory with you. So while in some games gearing up for the next raid is a very solitary thing, in this one you can hang out with the people that are in your squad, in the armory of the squad leader, enabling you to talk about the guns, to play a little basketball or hockey, yeah, those are things in this one, or to goof around shooting yourself through the ceiling with frag grenades, or even playing a little bit of Russian roulette. And the number 1 main reason to try out Vail VR's new extraction mode, it's free. And not just free while they're working on the roadmap, this is a free forever mode, meaning you can download the game right now, jump right in and start having a good time right from the start. And they even give you a little bit of currency to spend on skins right after you get out of the tutorial. And I think we can all agree that the best price for anything is free. Now, if you've made it all the way to the end of this list, you're probably thinking about playing this game. You can find this one on both Quest and Steam with crossplay available, and the ability to interlink your accounts in case you already had it on one platform but would rather play it on the other. And that's it. That concludes my list. Y'all know I like to keep it short and punchy. Now, if you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate a like and a share, maybe even follow the channel. VR is what I do, and of course I'm gonna be back with more. So with all that said, I'd like to thank you for watching, and until next time, my dudes, live long and prosper. This is SpaceRoachVR.